Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry that my hair's a little puffy this morning. I was just going out this early morning for getting groceries and all that. So yeah, I just got back about an hour ago or so, something like that, or an hour and a half ago. But I'm returning to you for a new album review, and this is for Kid Cudi's new album, Entergalactic, that I just got done listening to for all 15 songs off this new album, which the bonus track is the 15th track. So, yeah, I think it's called Burrow, if I remember correctly. So, I'm going to discuss what I listened to for Kid Cudi's new album, Intergalactic, and let you know my thoughts on this new album of his. So, let's dive into this album review. Now, it starts with the opening track, which is Intergalactic Theme. Pretty much off the bat, I really like how it's sounding overall. The mixing and the production in this is pretty good, and just the way it sounds overall, it's pretty haunting of a track with how it's sounding. It's building up to something, which then goes into the next song, New Mode, and I'll give Intergalactic Theme a 5 out of 5. It's a pretty interesting interlude, an intro track to open the album. So, New Mode is a pretty good song. Really like how Kid Cudi is singing the track, or Scott Miss Cudi, Mez Cudi, or whatever his name is. Um, yeah, his vocals in this are pretty strong in this one. So, really digging this track. So, 5 out of 5. Do What I Want is another track that I don't know if I like, but it's grown on me throughout time. I like the opening part, stay off the weed, kind of thing. But he drags the weed part out for a while, like 5-10 seconds or so. So it lasts for a bit. That weed part thing or whatever. But I just like how it's sounding overall with the production and mixing in this track. And basically his rapping, Kid Cudi's rapping is pretty strong in this one, so 5 out of 5. It's grown on me exponentially throughout time. It's just taken a little bit of time to listen and see if the song is going to be a grower, and it was. Angel is the next track, and pretty much off the bat, it's pretty nice. Kid Cudi's vocals in it sound pretty soothing to listen through, and really enjoying how it's sounding overall, so 5 out of 5 for this one. Really like Angel. It's a short song, it's like 2.5 minutes, but for what it's going for, it's a strong track, so 5 out of 5. Ignite the Love is another track that I really do like. I like how the production is in this song. Just the mixing and all that for this track is pretty spot on good, meaning it's very well done. I think this album is pretty enjoyable for sure. So, there's a few tracks on here I might have some issues with. But other than that, Ignite the Love is an enjoyable song. And I really enjoyed Kid Cudi's vocals in it, and the chorus and the verses are pretty strong, so 5 out of 5. In Love was pretty strong of a track. Really like this one too. Just the overall flow to the track is pretty enjoyable to listen through, and Kid Cudi sounds good vocally in this, so 5 out of 5. And Willing to Trust featuring Ty Dolla Sign. I did do a track review for this. If you want to go check it out, if you haven't seen it yet, I think you'll enjoy it. I gave it a good, strong rating because I really do like this song. It's pretty enjoyable, pretty mellow for sure, and melodic with how it's sounding with Kid Cudi's singing along with Ty Dolla Sign doing some singing in one verse. And it sounds pretty strong of a track, so 5 out of 5. I like how it ends and all that. I got you, don't worry, babe. Lyrics and all that. Don't worry, love, I think is what it is. Um, yeah, I said babe, so my mistake. It was love, unfortunately, because I messed up with my wording on that. Can't Believe It featuring 2 Chainz is a solid track. I think 2 Chainz's verse kind of played it a bit safe, and in a good way. It was solid. It wasn't the best verse. His rap verse in it wasn't great, but it was solid. It was playing it safe, so I was like, okay, this is solid. I wasn't cringing at it that much, but I was cringing at some moments in 2 Chainz's verse. But Kid Cudi sounded alright, singing and doing the monotone rapping too, and with the Can't Believe It Babe lyric and all that. So 4.5 out of 5. Living My Truth is another solid track. I'm not sure if I'm connecting with it too much, but it is what it is. So 4.5 out of 5. Maybe So is a strong track. Really enjoyed this song. With how it's sounding. Kid Cudi's vocals is pretty good with his singing vocals. He does rapping and singing, and it sounds pretty good. He does some rapping and R&B stuff, so that's what I'm meaning. But 5 out of 5 for Maybe So. Can't Shake Her featuring Ty Dolla $ign is a pretty strong track. Really enjoyed this one, and the production and mixing is pretty well spot on good. There's not much delivery with what Ty Dolla $ign did. He just did some ohs and all that, and it was alright, but I think the song worked with what it was going for, so 5 out of 5. She's Looking For Me is probably my personal favorite song with how it's sounding and how musically, lyrically, it's pretty well done with Kid Cudi singing in it too, and I just really like this track. It's definitely something to groove to, and probably my personal favorite along with Willing to Trust. So 5 out of 5. My Drug was another solid track. Not sure if I'm connecting with it too much, but it's alright. So 4.5 out of 5. Somewhere to Fly featuring Don Toliver. I think towards the end of this album, Kid Cudi's vocals, he tends to play with his vocals a bit too much. And in a way, I think it's sort of cringy, but in with what it's going for, it's alright. Because I know he wants to play with his vocals a bit with the ending to this album to make it seem interesting of a closer. So 5 out of 5 for Somewhere to Fly. Don Toliver sounded good singing in this track, and I really like the overall flow of the track. Burrow featuring Don Toliver, Steve Aoki, and Dot Genius. Pretty strong track. Monotone vocals from Kid Cudi with his ohs and all that, and kind of thing, without it sounding overall. So it may seem like it's sort of cringe, but with what it's going for, I think it's pretty strong with the EDM stuff and all that. So 5 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution, I think Kid Cudi's Intergalactic album, in my personal opinion, was pretty good. I think it's better than the Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen. As much as I like that album, there are some slight issues with the album, with how that one was sounding. I thought it was a good album, but this one's even better. With how it's sounding, production, and mixing wise. So overall, I think Kid Cudi's Intergalactic album was pretty good. It will be on my best albums of 2022. And first score for me, I'm giving Kid Cudi's Intergalactic album an 8.5 out of 10. So this was a pretty good listen. Definitely recommend checking it out to see what you guys think of it. It comes out at midnight tonight, so I think you guys will like it, along with the Netflix series. And I'm probably just gonna watch it online or something if I decide to. I don't know if I wanna watch the Intergalactic season 1 show or whatever from Kid Cudi. Just haven't decided yet. But anyways, 8.5 out of 10 for Intergalactic by Kid Cudi, his new album. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Kid Cudi album, Entergalactic, if you've listened to it. Had to download it in order to listen to it today. And if you enjoyed this album review I made for you guys this afternoon, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will have more reviews coming out today. I thought my power was going to go out because of Hurricane Ian, but no, I just felt the vast amount of wind last night while putting my shutters down. That was fucking bitch. A pain in an ass to do because, oh my god, it just, one shutter just did not want to close. And I was like, damn. And then I gotta lift them back up tomorrow. So, got a big chore tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed this album review for Kid Cudi Intergalactic. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. And I only got the outer bands of Hurricane Ian, so I didn't get it that badly. But I felt the vast amount of wind blowing in my face and all that. So it almost destroyed one of my shutters last night, so I was like, fuck. But I'm doing okay, it's just gotta lift them up tomorrow, so the shutters, I mean, from my house. So anyways, stay safe, take care guys. Hope you enjoyed this Kid Cudi Intergalactic album review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible, and as always, I will see you in my next review.